My gruesome body, my giant skull, and my 87 teeth. My home planet, I'm deviant. It's the origin of my neediness. In my mind's eye, I'm a time cop. And these 5 rocks is ingredients, and I'm wrinkling my nose. Stretching out my arms, focusing my cheek, concentrating hard. Can't remember how. Swear I knew before. Finally found the rocks. I don't know how to use them. Know how to use them. No, y'all simple and so good. 5 fingers, one.
All eyes are on the Eastern Conference in this game as the New York Knicks play this one at home. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and 2 Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. This game is part of the travel schedule for Milwaukee.
And this is the second meeting of 4. And having lost that first one, this one really important. You don't want to dig a hole and allow them to take a mental edge over you.
Yeah, when you face each other a number of times over the course of a year, that becomes its own mini rivalry. So you certainly want to avoid going in an 0-2 hole.
Now here's Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Yeah, that's what you can do when you've got a great handle. Anthony is always able to put it on the deck and get to the rim.
And Wall slams it home.
That's his first
seems to be the new breed of point guards who can play above the rim. Wall finishing with style.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And Doris, a tough stretch for both teams. As a player, do you change your approach when you're in a losing streak?
I think to a degree, Kevin, I think you focus on getting back to the fundamentals, on all the little details, on winning every 50-50 ball. You've got to find a way to put a stop to the skid.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Ray Allen
connects from 3-point range.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
Now here's Hardaway. Out to Anthony. Yao trying to break free. Anthony can't hit.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Richard Hamilton
gets it to go from beyond the arc.
We're talking about a dynamic playmaker with exceptional vision. Go ahead, John Wall.
Nobody near Allen.
Ray Allen.
And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
Messi out. Outside Anthony. Over Hamilton. Yao trying to get open. Anthony can't hit.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. They don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Thanks so much, David.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And it's Tim Hardaway with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team.
Reckless right there. That's his second foul, and he can't afford to pick up a third.
Milwaukee making a switch.
Thompson. Trae Young. Timeout, New York. Your Knicks City Dancer.
making the switch here.
Your Knicks City Dancers, make some noise.
Allen surveying the D. The three. Knicks with the rebound. Pass to Ilgauskas. Stoudemire with the ball. And Stoudemire slams it in.
And Stoudemire, a dunking machine out there. Remarkable at getting the position he needs to bring that one home.
Takes a step back. Here's Young. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
You know, Greg, thinking about De'Aaron Fox and what's next for him, we know how much he wants to get to the playoffs and continue.
Yeah, I mean, Fox doesn't just want to have impressive regular seasons. This guy, his goal is to get his squad to the postseason. And not only that, he wants a chance to win titles.
Young with no one around. Drills it from outside. Young's got 5.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Anthony, no one around. No good on the 3.
Well, this guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Young inside. Pass to Allen. Clock at 6. Now, here is Young. And it's blocked.
Yeah, and Ilgauskas stretching out there to block shots. Superb at using that huge wingsman to come up with rejection.
That's his first personal. First team foul.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
And so he makes both from the line.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
With the step back. Young.
Trae Young.
In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And some crafty inside play from Young. Finding a way around the defense to get his shot. Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Back to Young. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Fox. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Off on the layup.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Pass to Allen. Out to Thompson. From deep. Here's Antetokounmpo. And so it's Milwaukee, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll return shortly.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on again.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
I know it's early, but all those 3-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Another foul will give them 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks.
Here's Lewis. Outside Fox. Pass to Ilgauskas. On the wing, Granger. Shot clock at 5. The 11-footer. Here's Ilgauskas. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
3-pointers to Stojakovic. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Granger. Makes it off the glass.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Richardson outside. And Simmons slams it in.
And no issues getting up for Simmons. An emphatic 2 points from the Australian.
Fox. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
25.
Defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
Tipped away. Richardson outside. Out to Thompson. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Stojakovic. And the 3 ball is good. Stojakovic has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Fox with it. And it's Richardson picking him up. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Elliott. 6 on the shot clock. Granger left side. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. The Knicks making a switch here.
Substitution for your
As you recall, Doris, there was a fair amount of criticism leading into the play-in tournament, but that quickly dissipated.
It did, Kevin, and the reason it did is because the play-in tournament is the closest we can replicate what happens at the end of the college basketball season when they get into that tournament that everybody loves. The fact of the matter is you've got a 48-minute game that is going to either advance or end somebody's season, and that kind of drama is so captivating.
And finished off by Yao.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant. And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point guard moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. On the wing, Thompson. His 3-pointers off the mark. Hey, Greg, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
And Thompson gets it to go.
The speed with which Klay Thompson gets to his shooting motion off the catch makes him as dangerous as anyone.
It's Morant in the corner.
2 minutes.
Pass to McHale. Over Simmons. And McHale gets it to go.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around.
On the wings to Stojakovic. Bucks passing it around. Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Ming. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
.137 left in the second quarter. Thompson for 3. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
Pass to Elliott. Here's Morant. Stolen by Stojakovic. Richardson outside. Back to Stojakovic. 6 feet out. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Richardson.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Out to Anthony. Driving in. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
You know, what you love about that is Melo is in complete command whenever he pulls a move off like that.
Pass to Stojakovic. And another three for Milwaukee.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And coming out of high school, Ja Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Has to go Gobert. Now Allen, a 3-ball, and McHale pulls it down. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Fades away, and too long on the shot.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Bangs home the trifecta. Allen's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bucks. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman.
Your Knicks City Dancer.
Young from outside. That shot off. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic... And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Knicks trail by 12. Hardaway goes in. Pass to Houston. Granger outside.
Blocking foul called on Ray Allen. That's his second personal. First team foul.
Milwaukee on D. And the shot goes in. Houston's got the first basket of the second half here for the Knicks.
You know, I didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And so it's Milwaukee now. It's a 10-point game. Here's Wall. 2 for free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Let's remember, John Wall was the top recruit coming out of his high school days. He goes on to become the first overall pick in 2009. So this guy has always played to a level of expectation. What's remarkable is how well he's handled that.
Here's Houston, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal.
It's going to be on John Wall.
Second team foul.
And Houston, a pro at initiating the contact, an aggressive shooter who's looking for opportunities to get to the line.
And so he hits both. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Milwaukee. They have a 9-point lead to the right side. Bucks passing it around. Allen for 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
3 points.
Allen's got 12 in the game.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Outside, Wall. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Wall's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bucks. Knocks it loose. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
And who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. And here's Anthony from the arc. Hands it from downtown. He's got 11.
You know, you can tell the three-point shot is something that Melo has developed over his course of time in the league.
And the slam dunk by Wall.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Anthony's shot is off. Bucks leading by 13. Inside. And the rejection by Stoudemire. And they get it back. And that one's good by Giannis.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Here's Yao, and he comes up with the deuce. Yao's got 5.
58.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Allen outside. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
61.
It's Allen on the win. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Morant drives in. And here's Anthony for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Milwaukee leading by 17. And so Milwaukee again turning it over. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Anthony. Stoudemire trying to break free. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
2 minutes remaining.
Allen for 3.
2 minutes.
Drills the three-pointer.
Allen.
Allen's got 12 points in just the second half.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offense, but don't sleep on the D. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity.
Back to Stoudemire. Over Hamilton. The shot's good from Stoudemire. Stoudemire's got 4 points this quarter.
Buxley.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
49.
And the double up on Antetokounmpo. To the inside. Morant with the steal. Anthony with it. Out guarded by Giannis. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Bucks substitution.
Here's Houston. It's deflected.
And having Eaton protecting the rim, that's about the same as building a brick wall around the basket. Just nothing gets over him. What an intimidator down low.
Substitution for your Knicks.
Here's Richardson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Michael Ray
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bucks.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Now, something else we've seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to drop. Big points coming from three-point range right now.
And it's Granger penetrating. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That's on Ben Simmons.
You know, the word you hear most about Granger is efficient. Good from mid-range, draws a lot of fouls, can score even when the D has all of his attention.
And so Granger nails both of them. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the third. Outside for Simmons. Outside Stojakovic. Here's Granger. And there's the drive.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
53.
Richardson outside. Hardaway with the steal. It's sent back down by Simmons.
An excellent defender. Whether Simmons is in the post or roaming the perimeter, he's a shot-blocking threat.
Two seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Goes up. So it's Richardson with the jam.
We think of Thompson as a beautifully gifted shooter, but make no mistake, he understands when and where to place the basketball when a teammate is open.
Pass to Ilgauskas. And stolen by Richardson. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Well, I don't think Klay Thompson gets enough credit for his overall game. He is a great scorer, but that's a pretty pass.
And so it's Milwaukee cruising into the quarter break with a 22.
For your Knicks City Dancer.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Bucks leading by 22. On the wing, Stojakovic. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
And it's Tim Hardaway with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Tim Hardaway.
Here's Richardson.
That's his third personal. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks, Rashard Lewis.
Pass to Eaton. Thompson with it. 5 to shoot. Driving to the basket.
Boy, did Klay Thompson get off his feet in a hurry. How about that finish?
Hardaway goes in. Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
Next ball. First substitution. Trae Young.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Elliott. Beyond the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Elliott's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Buxley.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
And that one, good.
Trae Young.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one.
61.
Pass to Stojakovic. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Simmons. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
That's his first personal.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Greg, player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
For your New York Knicks.
And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, as soon as you recognize a size mismatch, you have to attack.
Buxley, 82.
On the wing, Stojakovic. Here's Young. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks. Carmelo Anthony.
Here's Young. On the wing, Thompson. Buries it from three-point range.
Thompson.
How about Klay Thompson, a career average of north of 40%? You better get a hand up when he's in three-point territory.
Launches a three. A rebound by the Bucks.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And another three for Milwaukee.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Young with the steal.
Know I got in the pocket. She want the keys to the rocket. Finna I'ma lock it. Ooh, baby. Know I got in the pocket. She want the keys to the rocket.